Beautiful. Welcome back. Members of the Miami-Dade County Black Affairs Board are offering Florida Governor Ron DeSantis an apology. This comes days after a board member tweeted out, quote, "Our governor is a racist. Remember me for anything. Remember me for saying that on the record." Well, of course, the board had to apologize. The board's chair writing, quote, "We take it to heart when someone uses the term racist. Words matter. So as chair, I must start by saying we want to pull that back. There's nothing wrong with saying we're sorry. That's not what we intended to say or be depicted by anyone. And that's not the feeling of this board," end quote. The accusations of racism against DeSantis come after the governor rejected the College Board's advanced placement course on African-American history, which he said pushed a political agenda. Harris, I'm actually glad to see someone apologize when someone else in their board has gone afoul.
Well, and what he said, too, is that there's nothing wrong with apologizing. He had to explain that. I wonder who he was talking to, because when you say something that's untrue and damaging, you should apologize. So, but he felt that it was necessary, I guess, to tell all those people who don't like apologies that it's okay. And why not, when the nation is this divided, admit that you've done something wrong so that we all can get off of it and go forward. It doesn't really change, though, that at least one board member feels that way.
Can't we have a political disagreement without calling people racist?
But this is the first good step to have someone come out and say, you know what, we don't agree with that.
Yeah.
We apologize.
Agreed.
But also, just to note, DeSantis was pushing back on not the history, but the fact that they were including queer theory in African-American history. And he's like, listen, that's the political agenda. It's not real history. So that's why this got kicked out.
Yeah.
I appreciate the fact that the board member was so emphatic. This is on the record. This is exactly how I feel. And then the board chair was like, actually, no, not at all. This doesn't represent the board because there's someone more higher ranked than he was, and he can't speak for the full board. I appreciated the apology, and I appreciate the fact that, as he says, words matter. Indeed, they do. And I think if that's a hint of what's to come for the support in the voting for Governor DeSantis, then it'll be a quite thrilling primary.
So is this indicative of the political fights we're seeing in Florida, and how important will that be in 2024?
And he won on
live there.
And he won on this. That's why the left hates Governor DeSantis, because he's a winner. I mean, he won by nearly 20 points. He won almost every county in the state. He won with almost every demographic, including winning Miami-Dade for the first time in 20 years. Almost 60% of the Hispanic vote. That's what the guy does. He wins. His response to Hurricane Ian was so good that even Joe Biden admitted that he did a good job, and the media stopped covering it, which shows you what a good job that he did. So that's why they hate the guy, because he's a winner and he's effective.
You think about Surfside, you think about the hurricane, and you know that in those moments that count, and I don't live in Florida, I've never lived there, but residents.
Although I'd love to have you here.
My bestie lives in Naples, and so that place got hit pretty hard by the hurricane, but not nearly as bad as others. And she and others sing the praises of, look, he just gets stuff done.
Exactly. So it transcends, even though he's very conservative, other people vote for him in the state who may be more moderate or what have you, because he's effective and he wins and he gets things done, and the quality of life in Florida is great.
It really is.
Everyone just come on down, come visit me in Miami.
All I have to do is look at your Instagram account.
I sleep on the couch.
I mean, your Instagram account is like, Florida, come, we love you.
I should be on like the board of tourism or something. I'm a great,
you already are. You just need a paycheck.
Yeah, that's the key part, Harris. I'm not getting paid. Come on.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.